What's going on, guys? We are back with another week of Essential Guy Talk. I am PJ, along with James. What's up, buddy?
This is my left-handed
That's right. I got to turn to my left, which is very different.
It's very awkward for me. Hi, everybody.
So we are back with another Essential Guy Talk, and we've got a beautiful spread on the table right now. So we were going to have a guest this week. Things change as they do, right?
As always.
And reached out to our buddy Danny, who owns Taco and Lime, owns Burger Bros, D. Santillo's, and he just opened up a brand new wood-fired bistro called Sette, Sette, in Marlboro. So he's dominating Marlboro. Like every one of his businesses is just killing it. And Danny said, I got you. I'm going to give you some healthy options because if you guys are just learning, I am doing No More Fat Guy now, and I've lost 35 pounds. Eat Clean Bro has been feeding me my lunches, but I've been thinking of creative ways to start eating healthy when you're out, right? So Taco and Lime said, we've got plenty of those options for you. So they weren't lying.
No,
they came.
Danny bringing the boom again.
Danny bringing the boom. Absolutely. So I'm going to go through the options of what we have here, and then we're just going to dive in, man, because I'm hungry. Haven't eaten a lot today because I wanted to really enjoy myself tonight, but I knew that they were all going to be really good choices. So Danny has hooked us up, and I have to say, shout out to Dylan, who is the GM over at Taco and Lime. Yeah. And he's the one that really put this menu together.
Like a laundry list of food here.
Yeah, it's crazy. So he said, PJ, there's so many good healthy options, and there's way to adapt basically everything that they do to be a cleaner, healthier option. So he gave us a combo fajitas, which is flank steak and shrimp. And that is right there. And that just looks amazing. Everybody knows what fajitas are. They're fantastic. Then he gave us a grilled shrimp salad, which is over there on the corner. He gave us a spicy steak salad as well, which is loaded with steak. I have never seen a steak salad that
the steak from
legitimately just covering
the whole top
the
is covered. Yeah,
top
the whole
of that.
top. It's not like 5 pieces.
No, not at all. So you're not getting cheaped out at all. Chipotle chicken lettuce wraps. So I think that's these guys
I've never
right
had a lettuce
here.
wrap before.
So lettuce wraps, great option to be able to kind of cut the carbs if you want to cut them a little bit, but really good for you. But I'll jump into those in a little bit. Then he gave us a Jamaican bowl, which is over there. Jamaican jerk chicken. It's got plantains in it. That smells amazing.
Yeah, it's making me hungry.
Yes. Then we have a truffle bowl over here. He left out the guacamole and the avocado.
That sounds interesting to me.
I love truffle. So
yeah, I've never had it as like a bowl though before.
But that's a beautiful thing. So we can sample some of these. We're going to try a little bit of everything. And then he gave us a bunch of mix and match tacos. So what he did was he did one mix and match flank steak, a grilled chicken, and a shrimp in lettuce wraps. He did another one that is a carne asada, grilled chicken, and shrimp in flour tortillas. And then he did a third carne asada, grilled chicken, and shrimp that are over in corn.
All I heard out of all of that is delicious.
Yes.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Yep.
And delicious.
I think it's disrespectful to have all the food over here. So you tell me, what do you want to get into first? I'm going to bring it on over to you.
Let's just, since it's the closest to
lettuce
I've never had it. Let's try the lettuce wrap.
All right.
And I can't believe there were supposed to be like 5 of us here tonight. So there's like food for a bazillion.
Well, what that means is we're going to have great leftovers. Yeah. Neil's going to get to enjoy some. Chris in the back's going to get to enjoy some too. And we're just going to.
So these are 4.
There's 4 individual lettuce wraps. So I'm going to jump into one too. So these are the Chipotle chicken lettuce wraps. Just fold it up like you would a taco.
No, it's just. It's coming out the one end. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, that's not quite as easy as you thought, right?
Well, the lettuce is just nice and pliable.
This is blooper reel right here.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, you really got to get in on it.
Yep. All right.
So this is definitely going to be all over my face on a scale from 1 to all over my face.
Hey, what are you going to do, right?
Oh, I'm just going right in, though.
Yep. All right. So we got lettuce wraps. You can taste the chipotle right off the bat.
I'm just so hungry. I don't even want to talk during this show.
All right. Are we doing a boom meter?
No. I have said all of the booms I think I can say in my life.
Yep.
Shout out to AJ because I don't know how he does it every day.
Yeah, that man is a relentless bounty of booms.
Yeah. Yeah.
And speaking of AJ and Big Justice, it just came out with their second hit, Just Bringing It, or it's called Still Bringing It, and it is their answer to We Bring the Boom.
Is it? Oh, so it's a different track?
Different track.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Remember they played a little sample for us when they were here a couple of weeks ago.
Oh,
That song has come out.
Got it. Got it.
They also dropped a remix.
Yeah, I saw the remix.
Yep.
If you don't know what we're talking about, too, make sure you go out and check AJ and Big Justice. They were here with the Rizzler and Jersey Joe. That reel is doing exceptionally well. It's on our Instagram, on both Rect, EGT, AJ's Instagram, the Rizzler's Instagram.
Hilarious.
Wow, you crushed that, bro. I didn't even take my second bite yet.
It was so good.
But the chicken is so good, by the way.
Especially when it's in a lettuce wrap. It's just a couple of bites, but it's crisp and it's fresh and it's delicious. And the chipotle was just really, really good.
Yeah, I mean, look, dude, if I'm on a diet,
Which I am.
which I always say I am, I gotta be honest with you. This is not bad diet food at all. This is exceptional.
So that's the point.
All
If
right.
I'm going to do this, which I am, it's got to be tasty, man. It's got to be something that satisfies me. That makes me feel like I'm not missing out on stuff.
I'll put this to the side for the team. Yeah, no, like you're not. Like I think that's a common misconception with diet.
Yeah,
the problem
you
with
gotta
diet
eat-
is
you
that
got to eat bland food.
it's
and-
extra work, and that's what people don't dedicate to. And it's not like the regimen of doing it. It's the going outside of your normal box, your cooking box
Right.
of doing things, and it's more inconvenient because it's not routine, or you know what I'm saying? Because you're
Yep.
used to.
And you got to shop fresh. You can't leave things in your fridge for 4 or 5 days because they get old, and then you're not eating them.
Yeah, it gets tough. You know, you can't just slop peanut butter and jelly on a half slice of bread and just pound it down. Like this takes time to make, right? So I'm gonna go grab some more paper towels because I got stuff all over my face. So while you dish that out,
Yeah. So this is the truffle bowl. This is a truffle steak bowl. So I'm gonna dish out a little bit of truffle steak.
One sec, DJ.
Yeah, man.
You're good. Go ahead.
It's got like pickled onions in there. It's got tons of steak. I think we can say right away that they do not cut their portions for
here you
you.
go, buddy. I got you like a bunch too.
Thank you
I-
very much.
I know with a beard life, you know.
Yes, sir.
Y'all know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Cafix Body. I still got their
Yeah.
stuff right on the front
I
here.
used all the soap up naturally. That was great. I still have beard oil. I'm still doing.
I still got deodorant.
deodorant.
It
Yeah, I got
smells
plenty of
so
deodorant. Shout out to
good.
Skip.
So I was talking to Skip the other day,
Skip's my
and we're
dude.
discussing an essential scent.
Ooh, he's about to
Yeah.
drop. I see he's about to drop a new
Some
fall
autumn scent. Yeah. He's got a couple of them that he wants to release throughout the fall. But here's my idea
Essential
with
scent.
the essential scent.
All right. Okay.
So I did a little research, and I found that the number one consensus smelling essential oil is bergamot.
What?
And I didn't know what it was at first, so I
Yeah, well-
researched it. It's a mixture of like citrus, a little spice, a little vanilla. It's like a combo of really refreshing smells. So I said, what if we comboed that? And then instead of regular coffee, we do Kona coffee extract.
Oh,
So we set it up a little bit
yeah.
and then round it off with a little vanilla.
Really?
And he was like, dude, I'm going to play with it and figure out, combos and how much and how little.
Let's do it.
Yeah. And then that's going to be our essential scent. So I think that sounds fantastic.
So I scooped out like a mediocre amount here, and I don't know if I'm gonna regret that. If I should put a little bit more on
Well,
here.
there's always more
So,
to go back.
What's in here? I see.
So,
that is
There's
this
pickled
kale?
onions.
Is that kale?
No, I think it's
Ooh.
I think it's
There's
man.
it looks like there's rice, black beans.
you can smell the truffle from a mile away, which is
Yeah.
awesome.
There's some
white
lettuce.
truffle.
The pickled onion sounds really good.
Pickled onions sound great, so I'm getting in on it.
Yeah. I'm going. Is there steak? Is this
Mhm.
steak?
My God. Neil, you got to try
Oh,
this.
wow.
Wow.
He didn't bring this last time. This is by far my favorite at the table so far.
Mhm.
And
Wow.
then you got a plate for yourself and a fork. Yeah, taste test with us.
We
on
have
this.
plates
It's just us.
right here, pal.
Yeah.
I got everything you need. I got some plates.
Wow.
I got
All right.
fork.
So,
Wow, this is so
did you tell
refreshing.
everybody that this is just going to be an eating show today? Because
It
we're
absolutely
not
is.
talking today. We're 100% eating today. It's
Yep.
just an eating show. This is an eating show. PJ and James eat all the food.
Enjoy dinner with
Yeah.
us.
Yeah,
Uh,
dinner with PJ and James.
Taco
And
and
Neil.
yeah, it's dinner with the essential guys.
Mm-hmm.
But we could talk about some
It's
things.
a
too.
season a special.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a season special edition.
Break no bread with us tonight. That's what we're doing, right? So, we're in the Major League Baseball playoffs. So that's
as in, what do you
exciting.
mean, like the Mets?
Just the time of the year, Major
Oh,
League Baseball
okay. I
playoffs.
thought-
But yes,
Didn't they? I thought they just
Mets
lost
are
or
in.
something. Oh no.
They lost one game. They've won one game. It's a best out of 3 series. So tonight, Mets are either putting up or shutting up. They're either winning and moving on, or else they're going home. I am cautiously optimistic. I think they can pull it out.
I think this is delicious. I think this would also be. This is like a good. First of all, you have to like truffles, and it's
Mhm.
not like an overbearing taste, by the way,
No.
by any means. But this is actually still like a good summertime, warm temperature
Mm-hmm.
meal. Yeah. So
Man, I'm already. If that was it, if that
You're
was all
good?
we had, I'm happy.
you're good.
Right? We've had 2 really, really tasty things
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah. I'm glad I took more of this, by the way.
So, I think now we've had some steak. Let's move to jerk
You
chicken.
don't want to be a jerk.
Yeah, this is the one time where being a jerk is preferential. All right, so I'm gonna
What do you
take.
think? You try this yet, fool?
I'm posting the story.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Get the
I'm gonna
booze
take.
Again, welcome back to dinner with PJ and James
That's right.
and Neil.
on.
We're
If
here
you-
with Taco and Lime.
Taco and Lime is in Marlboro. If you want to order, you can get it delivered to your house. But I would suggest if you're anywhere around the area,
Just stop in.
2 Ryan Road, Marlboro, New
Yeah.
Jersey. They close at 10 o'clock p.m., so you got plenty of time. Definitely go see these
Yeah,
guys.
very good. Especially if you're looking for good Mexican food, which I find is hard to find these days.
A lot of places do a pretty lackluster idea of what Mexican is.
or a
right?
fusion. I mean, this is definitely a Mex-American fusion.
Mhm.
All right, so tell me about this again. So it's
Wow.
jerk chicken, rice. What is there on the side?
Plantains.
Is that ooh,
Yep, they're like roasted
staple in my
plantains.
house.
Yep, they're-
Plantains are a staple in my house.
And then there's some like red rice. I
Oh,
guess
it's got
it would be.
all the. No, it's just.
Mm.
It's got all the beans underneath. This smells kind of like sweet, like a sweet.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of sweetness to it, but
Maybe
It
that's
is-
just the plantain that I'm smelling.
yep,
That's sweet.
that's what you're getting.
Yeah, so that means that it's a ripe plantain.
Mm.
There are 2 types, right? There you have them yellow and ripe, which makes a sweet plantain.
Yep.
Or you do them green. If you have them green, you can do things like mofongo or tostones,
There
which
you
is
go.
big, you know.
Because there's more substance, it's more firm, right?
Yeah, it's more of like almost like a tostone is for non-Hispanic or Puerto Rican people. It's essentially a slice of plantain that gets squashed and then fried in oil, and it's almost like a chip, almost like a French
Right,
fry,
right.
you know, but like flat. But
A plantain chip.
yeah, but it doesn't have that sweetness to it. Plantains are good.
Wow,
I give them credit on that.
they are killing it. They're 3 out of 3 for me.
Well,
I
this
didn't-
is why this dude's got 4 restaurants
huh.
right here.
Everything they make is high quality,
Yeah.
great flavor. They're not overcooking anything. I mean the softness of the meat is perfect every time, right?
chicken is good. It's not dry.
Right.
I mean, we established this last time Danny was here. I already knew the food was going to be good. I was
Yeah.
excited to hear that he was contributing.
Yeah, I mean, he blew my mind. He hooked me up with Dylan, and Dylan jumped all over it. He was like, "No, I'd love to help you guys out. I'd love to send some stuff over." I never was expecting him to do 10 different options.
No,
I'll tell you that.
for the couple of us.
But Dylan, I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
It's delicious.
Everything's amazing so far. So if you guys are just joining us, we are enjoying Taco and Lime, which is a location that's in Marlboro, New Jersey. Owner Danny owns DeSantillo's, owns Burger Bros, which is the longest running restaurant he has. Owns, I think you say it's Sette, Sette. It's a wood-fired
Yeah, makes sense.
bistro. And he said that just opened this week. So they're sold out Wednesday through Sunday.
That's great, man. Bless
Which-
his business. And,
Yeah.
and that's an incredible feat right there.
All of it in Marlboro.
Not shocking though, because even like the burgers
Mhm.
from Burgers Bro that night, like they were really good. He brought 40 pounds of food
Yeah.
last time he was here. Good thing we had Big AJ here
Uh-huh.
because he definitely put down some food. But
He definitely did.
by the way, yes, welcome to Dinner with James and PJ.
That's right. Yeah, if you're just joining us,
Special edition.
salivate because we've got some amazing options here. The point of this is definitely going to be that you guys get so hungry that you want to order taco and
Yeah,
lime for yourself.
go get taco and lime. Go
We
get
are
it.
not blowing smoke.
No.
It is really, really good. All right, so we've had 3 options.
We
so
got all those sauces over there. None of this stuff needs the sauce.
right. So
What
This-
is there?
an avocado ranch.
Ooh, that-
which I'm
I don't-
allergic to avocado.
I don't
so
really like
can't
ranch,
mess
and
with
I
it.
like avocado though.
But then we have like a verde sauce.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. What
And
else is
then
there?
We have, I think this is the chipotle that was on the chicken.
Okay.
So we've got a couple of those. Got
Okay,
a bunch
so-
of sour creams.
No sour cream for me. I don't like sour cream at all anymore.
Then we have some different dressings for the salad.
Okay. That's coming up.
You've got balsamic. And
Nope.
you got a lime. I think it's a lime vinaigrette.
Okay. That's probably for the shrimp one, or would go good on the shrimp one, I would
Yeah,
think.
Probably. Yeah, there's 2 of each.
Okay.
And then there's some salsa.
So
some nice
salsa verde.
cool salsa verde. But
Okay.
yeah, like you said, there's just so much tasty
Th-
stuff
yeah,
already.
it's so
on it.
good. It's so well prepared that it doesn't need additional spice. Does anybody agree with me on
Yes,
this or
100%.
disagree? Neil,
So-
how do you feel about that food over there, man?
Bussin'.
It's
It's
bussin'.
bussin'.
What does that mean?
All right,
in-
so I am going to have one wrap because I need to eat a fajita the traditional way.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna have a fajita. There's no doubt in my mind.
All right, so if you look at this is a combo fajita. We got steak, we got shrimp,
Ooh.
lots of peppers, lots of onions, more beans, more rice.
Let me
But this looks so good.
make some room on my plate.
I tell you, like when I
Over
go
here.
to a Mexican restaurant, I would say probably 8 out of 10 times I get the fajitas. It's just like all the best ingredients.
Yeah, I was talking smack to PJ in a text
Yeah.
message last night. I was like, I'm gonna eat all the steak tacos, and he was like,
No problem.
no problem. I'm gonna have all the fajitas, biatch. And I was like,
And he
oh, I
went,
forgot about
"Oh,
the fajitas.
Said swing and miss.
I'll have the chips and dip, please. While
Yeah,
everybody else is having burritos.
All right, so I think what I'm going to do is get in on a little of this verde.
Really? All right. So the
Yeah.
black beans are delicious. I've overused
Although-
that word.
I don't know. It may have avocado in it. It's kind of looking thick. So I'm not gonna.
Yeah, we don't have any
chance it.
EpiPens here, bro.
Yeah.
so-
I don't get anaphylactic. I just get the worst stomach pains known to man.
well, we don't want to smell your farts either.
Yeah,
so-
and you don't want that.
I'll pass on the farts.
Nope, we're smelling some good Mexican
Now,
food.
Neil, on the other hand, is a little bit more of a savage. And I hear Neil has an affinity for farts.
Mm,
Sorry, Neil.
wow.
Well, I can tell you that I would need for this a ginormous tortilla. Ginormous. You coming to get this already? Damn, sucker! let me get that
Yeah,
fajita, fool.
Let me get that fajita over
let
here.
me get that. No, wait, you forgot the tortilla. All right, this looks slamming or bussin', as kids say.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
We're
the
old,
idea of
man.
This.
It looks rad.
I've come to that.
Absolutely awesome. Fire, you would say.
This is my favorite episode so far this year.
Right?
Yeah.
It doesn't take much
No.
to make us happy. And I can do it without guilt because I haven't had much today and this is just absolutely clean eats.
What is this that you put over here?
It is some of that chipotle sauce.
It doesn't need it.
It's
Did
delicious.
you put it? You put it on there.
It's
You're saying I
delicious.
need to do it.
Yeah. Yeah,
a bite.
I think the combo
All right,
is
one more
is
bite
really
without it.
nice.
One bite without it. One bite. Everybody knows the rules.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the combo works.
Shrimp is superb.
Right? It's not chewy,
No,
cooked perfectly.
fresh.
Doesn't stink.
The steak is great. It's not like a fatty,
It's a
kind of
good
gristly.
It's
Yeah.
a good flank steak.
All right, going in with the chipotle now. Thanks for joining us for dinner, by the way, everybody.
Hopefully you guys go and get some of this yourself because you're going to go,
Yeah.
man, they weren't lying.
We can have dinner together too. You can invite me over. I'll have it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Neil, come.
And if you are not in New Jersey, I'm sorry, first of all. But second of all, go to your local Mexican spot. If you're in the Midwest, I'm sorry. You're not going to have a good local Mexican spot. But
I'll tell you what, brother. You were not lying
Right.
about putting the sauce on there.
uh-huh. It just elevated an already good thing, right?
Wow.
Absolutely delicious.
Wow,
Neil, what are you
wow,
thinking
wow,
over
wow. Neil.
there? Uh-huh.
Neil. Come put some of this man juice on there. By the way, welcome to Dinner with James and PJ.
That's right.
And Neil's hand. In Neil's hand. That doesn't sound right either.
So, we rolled into October. Neil is putting up a horror movie a day.
Yes, on his Instagram
On his Insta.
story.
So Neil will pop up his Insta right here.
Neil's giving out his Insta, his IG. Slide
right.
into his DM.
And do you like horror movies?
I do. I do. Seems like I'm going to give you a complicated answer.
Yeah. This is kind of yay. Or
Yeah,
nay?
I do. I do like horror movies. I'm even a kind of a sucker for really bad horror movies too. Not gonna lie.
Like campy, silly ones, right?
Yeah,
That, you know,
like
they
just
go
like
over the
this is
top.
yeah, ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So Neil said he's putting bangers on his story, ones that you've never heard of before. What were you gonna segue into the horror movie? Do you have a recommendation?
yeah,
Neil's
I mean,
got some.
Look, over the course of the years, horror is one of my favorite genres. But the problem is, as I got older, nothing affected me anymore. You know, everything that tried to be scary just is not. But I do like those movies back in the day. Saw the first one. you
Yeah.
know.
What are they on? Like 10 now? 12?
Something like
14? They got like
But
Fast and Furious for me.
Hostel was
That was a good
really
one.
awesome.
That was a good one.
They're more disturbing than they are horror.
Yeah.
But my wife will say like your horror meter is broken.
My wife
Because-
does not do it at all. She
Yeah,
won't watch them.
my wife is terrified.
Yeah.
So when we were first dating, we went down to horror nights at Universal Studios.
Oh, okay.
And they were known for all of their different haunted houses
Mm-hmm.
and how intricate they get and how cool they supposedly are. My wife, trying to be a trooper since it was the first couple of years we were dating, she was trying to go through them with me.
Yeah.
By the third one, she was bawling her eyes out. And she got to the point where she was just going to sit outside and wait while we went through.
Do 'em. Yeah.
But then you have the dudes with chainsaws
Yeah,
walking around, and you have scary shit outside too.
Yeah.
And I had to just like weigh the option. I'm enjoying myself, but my girlfriend is crying. How many do I go through? And I think I made it through 4 out of the 12.
Wow.
And I was like, I can't do it.
We have a small friend group that a tradition which we've missed the last year or two is that we always go do some haunted activity
Yeah,
in October, whether it's a corn maze out in Hamilton or, we've been to Eastern State Penitentiary.
Dude, I went like 5 years in
Yeah,
a row. That was a
we
fun
went.
trip.
At first, my wife wouldn't go at all. She wouldn't go, and it would just be me, my buddy Sonny, and his wife, and maybe my buddy Dwight.
Yeah.
And his wife, and that was it. And then she came one time. She's like, "Oh, this isn't so bad." And then, but she just doesn't have
She
the
doesn't
temperament
like to
for
be startled, right?
No, she
My
doesn't
wife
have the
hates
temperament for it. Oh shit! I was gonna tell you something else kind of important about that story too, and I forget.
that.
So never mind.
Well, let's get into more food, and then we'll continue.
In the
on with the
meantime,
horror.
Neil's on day 3 of spooky season here, and this is the
What have you put up so
the
far?
V Vitch. Is that how you say it? The V Vitch. Oh, it's a W. The Witch, circa 2015.
Oculus 2013.
Oculus in 2013. Was that your number 1?
Right. So I
I
wanna-
WWE movie.
The-
I want to see. Where is
Oh,
the?
Exorcist. 1970.
Exorcist
Oh, yeah,
is a
that's
classic
That's a
staple.
no-brainer. You have to go.
Pea
Exorcist.
soup, puke. That's the.
Yeah.
It was pea soup. That is a film fact. Film fact.
Oh, so they did.
We should start doing
Hot
pop-up
sauce.
videos.
Pop-up video.
Pop-up video. Neil, do you know what a pop-up video is?
I don't know what that is.
The show that used to be on VH1 when we were.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It was before there was reality TV, so like they would just pop up like facts in little balloons on top of the video while it played. Back when they played music videos on TV.
All right.
Back
I'm
in the
gonna trust me
frontier
that
land
They say this
times.
green sauce is not
We had-
avocado.
Saloons and
There's one chicken and there is one steak there. I took the shrimpy.
you took the shrimp, so I've got steak or chicken.
Yep.
Ooh, this
And
is a
these
tough
ones
call.
are the corn.
Neil, you want a paper, rock, scissors for chicken or steak? What do you? You'll take chicken.
There you
All right.
go.
Come get it. Come snatch it up.
Mm.
You want lime? I'm gonna put lime on mine. You want
My
lime?
God.
Yeah, Neil knows what's up. PJ's doing some whack stuff over there.
Yeah,
Hey,
I just went.
How do you
I
not
went
squeeze
first,
the lime on it?
I went first bite by itself, the way it was intended.
Squeeze these nuts here.
A
Oh, you
little-
want some of this?
Yes,
Dude, this
sir.
is the messiest show I've done so far. I feel like I'm at
Beautiful.
a Gallagher performance.
Everybody in the first row getting covered.
My hands, look at that. I got crap all over my hands, man.
But it's delicious. Taco and lime, you are our hero.
Neil, get out of my camera, sucker. By the way, welcome to dinner with PJ and James.
Yeah, I had
I'm
about
your host,
1,500
James.
calories that I could get into, and I am definitely getting
We've
into
got
it.
Neil in the background and PJ shoving food in his face.
Mm,
Welcome to it. It's spooky season.
that's right.
That means that they have they probably already have rafts back out in Costco for
Yeah,
summertime
exactly.
by now.
Yep. Yeah, they've already got the Christmas tree.
Christmas has been out
decorations.
probably for 3 weeks.
So, some of
Okay.
the horror movies that I loved.
Yeah.
House of a Thousand Corpses.
Great one. We were talking about that before.
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite.
Rob Zombie killed it on that.
And then you said The Hills Have Eyes. Man, that movie was
That was a
so
crazy movie.
cool.
You
so
know-
disturbing.
He lived an interesting life, man. I happened to catch an interview of him like at a passing, and he was saying as a kid, he never would go outside.
Really?
Yeah, he hates being outside. He doesn't like the heat. He had to be in the air conditioning, and he said it
This
was
is Rob Zombie you're
as a fourth grader. You know, like one of the teachers asked as one of the activities in the room of like how to put down on a piece of paper how many hours of TV that you watch, and
Oh, God.
you know, most kids were like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and his was 9 hours because he would watch TV in the morning before he went to school, and then that's all he would do after he came home from school.
Uh-huh.
And you have to think, you know, aside from his musical talents, right? You know, like you have to have a very interesting mind
Sure.
to be able to concept like a screenplay like that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
multiple times over, not just do it once, but do it in different variables.
And his
over
mind is
multiple times.
unique. It's weird, you know, and it goes in a strange direction. And that's what I love about it, man. He's nobody else writes like him. Nobody else, you know, can produce a movie like him. direct a movie.
Set design is crazy too, and if you ever notice in his movies, his colors are so vivid.
Yeah.
He uses vivid colors. He uses greens and purples.
Yeah.
Which is something that and Neil, you went to film school. I find it's something that they typically stay away from in a filming. Am I right about that? Matter of fact, Clerks, the whole reason, with Kevin Smith, that they filmed that in black and white.
Because of the movie's colors?
It was because
of the purples?
because they didn't have money for a lighting package, and they were shooting on 16 millimeter film.
Yeah.
And they were using fluorescent lights for the filming inside of the store. They didn't have the budget. And apparently what happens on film is that there's some greening that happens in the screen. I don't know what the proper term is for it when you shoot. So they wound up just shooting it in black and white.
So the tint looks all off if you don't have
Which
correct
was a
lighting.
huge feature
Yeah.
of that particular film. And
Yeah,
at first somebody came up with the idea that it was filmed from the surveillance camera's perspective, but
Right.
that was a reach, obviously. But
Yeah.
that was the reason behind it.
No, that's
Not a
cool.
horror movie. Try not to suck any on the way to the parking lot.
Man, I think I've got like a little bit more in me.
I'm eating everything.
For sure.
I'm
but,
eating everything.
all right, now we got the lettuce wrap version of the tacos that we just ate. So I did the shrimp the last time.
All right, so I'll do the shrimp this time.
I will do
Neil, you have
some
to either do chicken. All right, so Neil, you're doing steak.
Neil's doing some steak.
Don't be a sissy, Neil.
Man,
All right.
I am so thankful for these guys today.
Yeah, Danny coming through big time here. Crazy. We haven't done a show, just the two of us in
No, not in a long time. Not in a long time. And
months.
you know what? And this was like we didn't plan it this way, but I'm happy it worked out this way because now we just get to enjoy our food.
We're just having an eating show.
Yep. And then
This is kind of an interesting one. So what happened? They kind of messed up. So they did. They kind of messed
just
up.
take the shell and put everything back on
Yeah.
it, you know?
I got it. So this is the steak. Neil, you got the broken one. I went to grab that one. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not shrimp.
Man, everything is such good
Yeah,
quality.
this is impossible. This is gonna be all over the table. There's no way. Ain't no way, bro.
Whatever. Do the best you can.
Oh wait, you put it on Neil's lettuce.
It's okay. It's just
Oh boy. Neil, I'm trying here, buddy. I'm trying.
you can reconstruct these things pretty easy though.
Trying. Have a little help from my friends. This is
It's all going in the same
It's
place.
definitely just going all over my plate.
Mhm.
All right, so I'm just gonna eat this fork and knife style.
Mhm.
Where did this extra fork come from?
That was mine.
Oh, gross. Wait, Neil, take this too while you're over there. This is a very casual show, Neil. Don't worry about getting on the camera, okay? We're not syndicating
Yeah.
this one across the world.
The beauty of this food is I don't feel stuffed. I don't feel like you got to wheelbarrow me out of this place.
Well, you haven't eaten enough yet, then.
No, I'm saying it's just
No, yeah.
I'm not eating a ton of carb. I'm just eating really, really good food.
Yeah, well, like I said, we knew coming into this with Danny that you were gonna get top notch stuff.
Yeah.
Dude kills it, man.
It's a no-brainer why he's always busy. Danny's getting married in a couple of weeks.
Do you know any details, like where at, when,
Um,
where? Well, don't tell me when, but where.
No,
you
I
know?
think it's in 2 weeks, but I think he told me where. It's in my text messages. I
The
forget.
shrimp's got some zing to it. I don't know if the taco did.
But Danny, congratulations, buddy. Very happy for you.
Yeah, you're gonna be a tough judge on the food at the venue if you guys aren't catering it.
I think what he's
No.
doing is he's doing the what is it, the bridal shower this weekend
Uh huh.
at his new restaurant. So he shut down the new restaurant for a day so they
That's
can
cool. that they can do that.
yeah, absolutely.
I just worked over at a place in Wall,
Mhm.
over there on Alaire Road. I don't know if that used to be Edel House or not, but it's Alaire Lavender Farm.
Really?
Yeah. So if you're coming down New Bedford Road to like Allaire,
Mm-hmm.
and you normally make like a left to go towards 35, you make a right, and it's about quarter mile down on the right hand side
Oh.
or less.
Was it nice?
Place is like a little barn.
Mhm.
People there are really nice, but the food was out of this world there. So I think probably the best wedding food I've had
Really?
in a
Where
long
was it
time. That
catered
wasn't.
from?
They did it. Well, the guy that owns that owns Larita.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Randy Johnson?
Yeah,
I worked for Randy.
Yeah, he wasn't there, but
Yeah,
it's
but
the same thing.
same family.
Yeah.
Oh, I worked for Adventure Crossing USA, and we put together that dome and the driving range inside it, and the virtual golf and all that kind of stuff. And Randy was one of the co-owners of that.
Yeah, I
place.
guess he's a smart business guy. That guy.
He sure is.
Food was out of this world. I had a bad experience just based on it was raining. I went there, truck and trailer. I missed the entrance. I had to back down the road. Back down the road. When I went to cut into the driveway, I like jacked my trailer a little bit and caught like the crest of the edge of the road
Mhm.
where like the grass meets the road, except for there wasn't grass there. There was only mud.
Oh.
This neighbor's house, and I'm like loading up, and they come over to me and like, oh, this dude wants to talk to you. And I'm like, okay. So I go outside. He's like, yeah. He had like a video on his phone from his camera of his house.
Of catching you.
Yeah, and he was
driving
like,
over his
you left a
mud lawn."
tire track in my yard. And I was like, you mean the mud? And he's like, yeah, well, there's a tire track there. So, if you could take care of it. And I had to like go out. The venue brought me over a broom. And I had to go over to the mud.
A broom.
Yeah, like a push broom, and spread back out the tire track that I made in the grass. And he was a real jerk about it too. The guy, he was like, keep it on the asphalt, bro. I used to be an over the road tractor trailer driver. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, my truck and trailer is 30 feet long. I just kissed the
corner.
lip line
Yeah.
of the mud that runs on. It wasn't a big deal, but he was a total douche about it, which made it a big deal. So that was my weekend. Like, that's the first 5 minutes of me
then
being
you were
somewhere.
probably
You know
pissed
how that
off the
starts.
whole-
Yeah.
the whole beginning of the.
You know what?
event.
There's 1,000 different ways you can say things
Sure.
to somebody and make the same point. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
obviously, I didn't mean
he
to
could have
catch
said, "Look, unfortunately, it made a tire track. When you get a chance, if you could straighten that out for me, I'd be really
Yeah.
appreciated."
not like the keep it on the asphalt remark. I'm like,
Just
all right.
being a jerk.
Yeah. Sorry, I messed up your mud, jerk. So if
Well-
you're watching the show, I still think that you're a jerk.
I'm feeling good, man.
What's next? There's
I'm-
still 3 things over there. Don't tell me.
I'm not dipping into the salads. I think the salads should be their own thing.
That's fine. What's in the other tray?
The last of the tacos.
Well,
These are.
let's taco about them.
These are our traditional corn.
You're not eating. You're full.
I think I'm good.
Neil, what do you want to have here?
I think I gotta
There's
know
chicken,
when
steak, or
to be
shrimp?
done.
Shrimp.
Okay, shrimp it is for Neil. With lime or no lime? I'm gonna do steak. Danny's steak is out of control, by the way.
Yeah.
I feel like I should put some of that chipotle sauce on that too.
Once again, Taco and Lime. It's called Taco and Lime. It is in Marlboro, New Jersey. It's on 2 Ryan Road. These guys are doing amazing food, absolutely
Come in
delicious.
for the kill, Neil.
They do traditional and they do like an Americanized spin on some
Yeah,
Mexican
Their fusion
food.
is great.
Very good quality, cooked correctly. Everything that we had was juicy, tasty, and it's been sitting here for a half hour, 45 minutes
Yeah, it's
now.
delicious. It's even better. I mean, I wouldn't say it's even better. It's good at room
very
temperature.
Good.
You know what I
Very,
mean?
very
It's
good
not-
at room temperature.
It sits well.
So get on the phone if you guys are anywhere in Central Jersey. Order it up on DoorDash or on any of the door services. But you can do online ordering right from their website at tacoandlime.com. tacoandlime.com. Thank you, Danny, man. This was amazing. Really, really appreciate it.
So good.
So my Mets just started about 20 minutes ago.
They're losing.
I don't know yet. I'm trying to not pay attention to it till we get done. But
Neil's reaction was great.
why you got to think they're losing right away?
I
What's
should
up
have
with
put
that?
this camera on you, man. Oh, it's on me. It's not recording though, right?
Oh, yeah, it's watching me.
All right, it's just the bottom of the first.
It's not recording though. The light's
Zip
on.
zip.
Oh.
Dang. What's up, y'all?
So how about this P Diddy stuff?
Yo, P Diddy, man.
My God! And every day some new craziness is coming out. Have you fallen into like the rabbit hole on either TikTok or Insta or anything?
A little bit.
My whole entire FYP on TikTok right now is like every other page is Jaguar Right, or it's somebody else talking about some craziness that went down.
Listen.
So I got one thing to say to you first.
Yeah, go ahead.
That Star Island that they all lived on, right? P. Diddy lived on it down in off the shore of Miami. Did you know that it faces a shipyard, like a cargo shipping container yard? Huge island of shipping containers. Now, why on earth would he be facing a shipping yard unless he's shipping things he shouldn't be
Could be
shipping?
shipping things. It could be like, like, look, I'm gonna
Kids.
I'm gonna weigh out on
Kids.
I know we stay away from controversial
Uh-huh.
things on the show, but anything could be cut or whatever at any
yeah.
point. But I'm gonna weigh in on this. Hollywood and that celebrity, they do really, really wacky things, bro.
Yep.
And it makes me think when you talk to me about that, there was a movie, I can't recall the
Eyes
name
wide
of it.
shut.
Not even that, but okay, I could see like the cultish thing that happens in there. Obviously, in the
Diddy.
beginning, the sacrifice and all the stuff, right? It was a movie where like it was a bunch of rich people, and they essentially tell somebody they're going to give this good quantity of money to come stay at this retreat for the weekend, and then they actually hunt the person. And I think Ice-T was in the first one or something like that. Do you know? Do you recall this movie? Does anybody? Neil, no.
I don't think
So they actually, this person thinks he's on a retreat, but he's really there as the prey, and they send him off into the woods, and then they hunt him. They hunt him,
Yes,
and it's
yeah.
like this rich elitist
Yep.
like getaway sport thing, and it kind of makes me feel like not only could it just be him watching them trade or traffic people, which it is known that they put people in containers and bring them from overseas.
They say they've
right,
heard kids screaming in those containers.
which is crazy. Or they're staging it where like they're watching it and then they're sending them over there and then putting them in some sort of survival scenario where they like do things to them and like film it. And it's like, I believe that this whole, I don't know that we'll really find out everything. I think that this hole goes so deep.
Yeah.
It's like,
And
it's
there's
it's
so
like an
many
Epstein-ish
rich,
kind
so
of
many
thing. Yeah.
crazy,
Powerful people. And not just like entertainers, like politicians,
yeah.
and prominent people.
What you're talking about.
What you got?
Talk about the picture I just sent you too.
All right, let me take a peek at it.
All right. So Danny did text me about a half hour ago, and he said, "Enjoy, my brother." So
Yeah, Danny, shout out, bro.
I said it's absolutely amazing. Thank
So-
you so much.
It says, "Happy birthday, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs, or as you call him, Cuddy McSnuggle stuff."
Cuddle McSnuggle.
Oh, Cuddle
stuff.
McSnuggle stuff. You don't need to know why.
That's
Yeah.
Ellen DeGeneres
Um,
saying that. Happy birthday, P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, Sean Combs,
Yeah.
or as I
Ellen,
call him, Cuddle Mc.
I think that Justin Bieber was involved
I think
on
Justin
a
Bieber
victimized
was a
victim. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Biebs was a victim. I think Usher had some crazy stuff
I
going
think
on.
Usher was the one who fed the victim to P. Diddy.
So did Jay-Z.
Yeah. Oh, I think Jay-Z is going
Jay-Z
down.
and Beyonce are cooked.
Jay-Z,
I think they're
yeah,
cooked.
Jay-Z's
I-
going down.
And then I saw that there's like 120 more people filing suit.
Yeah,
against
it's coming
him.
out now that and 25 to 30 of them are minors.
That's
were minors when it happened.
Dude, do you hear that video that's what I
Ali
was talking
Carter,
about?
right?
The thing with Meek Mill and the
Oh,
audio
yeah, that too.
thing, like
No, the girl Ali Carter. If you haven't seen her,
mm,
she is a victim that is.
she just
speaking
came out and did a press conference or something, didn't she?
I don't think so.
There's a
No.
brunette chick that came out.
this
Oh,
is
it wasn't.
a black girl that was basically held captive from age 15 until I don't know 20, and she talks about the table that was there, and people sat on it, her included, and they called it the toy table. And
They got
these
like
kids were
1,000 of
toys.
them, right?
Yeah, and no, it was just the people were the toys.
Oh, I know who you're talking about now. She was a party favor. She
Yeah,
considered
party
herself a party favor.
And it was absolutely
Yeah.
like abhorrent, just disgusting. And she said that there are tunnels from one house to another,
Yep.
and they just run you through the tunnels of that neighborhood, which is that Star Island that she's talking about.
When you have that kind of money, there is a crazy amount of enabling that happens
Oh yeah,
within
nobody
that
tells
industry.
you no. Nobody tells
You
you
know,
you can't
right.
do things.
And Puffy, so we're a little bit older and maybe some of the audience or younger than some of the audience or whatever. But Puffy in the 90s, man, like he was bringing in all the money. He was holding everybody back. Biggie was going to leave. He had Mace. He was taking all the royalties, all the
Biggie and
publishing.
Tupac were going to open up their own
label,
label.
And he was, Bad Boy was the hip hop scene in Death Row and Bad
he
Boy.
got his keys to the castle from Clive Davis.
Yeah, and that's where they saying that this behavior is all learned.
Yeah.
And they've been doing this for however long in that industry, and
it's just
I
crazy.
100% believe it. And there is some.
Yeah,
and they
now
think
it's
they're
not
never,
conspiracy anymore.
Well,
it's obvious.
And they also think that they're never going to get caught because they have all this money and all of this influence and all of this power.
I don't even think it's a caught thing. I think that they think the people that are under control are the people that would arrest them. And they had
That's what I'm saying about not getting caught.
They had police on their payroll. They had the
I'm
politicians on their payroll.
Town council when they're building these things out there.
They felt bigger than the law.
Yeah.
And did whatever the hell they wanted. Names are going to come out, hopefully, that are going to shock people. But really, is it going to be shocking?
None of it shocks me.
Right? I haven't
Zero of
read
it.
a name and been like, that's shocking, because I've been reading about it for years. And everybody's saying, it's conspiracy. It's just crazy conspiracy.
Pedo Wood, not Hollywood.
Yeah, it's not conspiracy anymore.
Yeah.
But I'm good, man. I feel good. I'm full. Thank you so much, Taco and Lime. Anything else that you want to cover?
I don't
Anything you
know,
wanted
Danny,
to talk
man.
about?
I'm full. Everything was great. Neil, what do you think about P. Diddy? He's cooked. He's cooked. Ew, brother.
Yeah, I don't think he's stepping outside.
No, he's never seen. He took his last free breath already. He took his last free breath.
It's just a matter of how many other people are going to go down.
I'm curious to see who goes down with the ship, though. Like,
they got a lot of videos.
I saw a video too that said, brought up a very good point, and it talked about 50 Cent, and they were like, you see how 50 Cent's out there? He's talking about it. He's like,
he's been after him for years.
It's the people that aren't talking right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of silence.
Those are the people that you should be worried about that are involved in it, because
silence.
Nobody wants to be the first person that rolls on this while he's in jail, because he's got nothing to stop from selling him out, right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like,
but he's got videos of everyone. I mean, that's his MO. He basically videotaped everyone.
Anything. Yeah.
So you couldn't speak out because I've got videos of you. God damn.
Yeah. You all right?
I've been sick for like 2 weeks. I'm finally feeling a little better.
But yeah, but that's what my conclusion is on that. Yeah, and back. Sorry. Yeah, the food was great.
Food was amazing.
Thanks for having dinner with us.
Thank you for having dinner with us. Absolutely. Make your way to Taco and Lime if you're anywhere in Central Jersey, Marlboro, New Jersey, or if you're in the mood for a burger, Burger Bros. Absolutely awesome. D. Santillo's.
Bussin'.
If you're in the mood for any kind of Italian food, especially Italian sandwiches.
Yep.
And then Set, which is his new spot, which is a wood-fired bistro. They got steaks. They got seafood. Thank you so much for joining us once again. This is PJ from Essential Guy Talk along with James. We'll see you again next week. Peace.